You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week one of the 2022 SCAC women's soccer season, and today we're joined by the SCAC women's soccer Player of the Week, senior forward Karson Funderburk of the St. Thomas Celts. And Karson, first of all, congratulations, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Karson, before we get into all the success that you and your teammates had over that opening weekend, I just want to ask, what is different about week one when it comes to the season? Even though you're one of the senior leaders on this team, do you still get nerves? What makes, week one, those opening games so special?
I think they're definitely special because we've all had a break. We haven't played together in months, especially with a lot of new girls and gel as well as we did. And come out with some results is pretty exciting. I think it kind of puts us in a good mindset and gives us a little confidence boost for the season that we definitely need. So, yeah, it's definitely exciting for us.
Karson, an outstanding start for you and the rest of your teammates as the Celts post a 2-0 record out of the gates with an opening impressive non-conference win, 2-1 over Howard Payne, before jumping into conference play and earning a home win, 2-1 over Centenary. First 2-0 start for the Celts since joining the SCAC. Just your overall perspective on these first two games from a team outlook, and what impressed you the most just from a team perspective with those first two wins?
I think honestly, it was super impressive how, like I said, how well we meshed together, considering we do have a lot of new girls this year, as well as we were doing a new formation, and we were just kind of going for what worked, and we found what worked for us, and we're definitely going to continue using that throughout the season. And I think those games kind of showed us what our strengths are and what we need to work on as well. So I think overall it was a great result. Like I said, big confidence boost for us, and it was the first time that's happened. So I think we're going to go into the season with a much better attitude and more excited.
Individually, Karson, you were outstanding, registering a goal in both games, now 2 goals through the opening 2 games of the season. How much confidence do you take individually from a start like this, and how much does it speak to the hard work that you were able to put in over the offseason coming into your senior season?
Oh, it definitely makes me feel a lot more confident about the season. I'm always nervous going in, but I was because it was senior season, and I knew that we were gonna have big competition, and I felt like for preseason I worked hard, I did as much as I could, but for some reason I didn't know if I was gonna be ready, I didn't know if I was gonna be in shape, and then being able to get those goals back to back as well as off of PK, which personally PKs make me nervous, so that was a big deal for me, and that definitely made me feel a lot more confident about the season, a lot more ready to play.
As you look ahead to the rest of the year, obviously a great start for you and your Celts teammates. All those goals still very much on the table and lying ahead with the success you've had. What are you most excited about looking forward to the rest of the season?
I think that we're excited about these wins and they're going to carry us through. Our goal is to go to this tournament this year. And so I think this gives us the boost that we kind of needed and the we can do it attitude. And it'll definitely carry over. It's already carried over in our practices. We're all working, we're all competing. So I think it'll be a great season. I think there's exciting things coming for us.
And finally, Karson, wrap things up. You and the rest of your teammates back to action this week with a couple of non-conference tilts at home as Sul Ross and McMurray come to town on Thursday and Saturday. What will be key for this group to continue to build off that early season momentum, and what are your expectations heading into those 2 contests?
I think that there will be great competition for us, as well as I've never played Sul Ross personally, so I think that'll be exciting. We don't really know what we're going into, so it'll be great to see how we can adjust to that and adjust to their style of play. And as well as McMurray, last year we did not get the result we wanted, so definitely with this confidence going into that game, I think it'll be a lot more competitive for us, and we're ready to try to get the win that we deserve.
A native of Cypress, Texas, and this week's SCAC Women's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week, senior forward Karson Funderburk of the St. Thomas Celts. Karson, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your senior season.
Thank you so much.